I'm Amy, this is Living in Chrysalis, and my question today is, should I depot, declutter, or keep this palette as is? Let's get to it. Welcome or welcome back. Yes, you hear my heater blowing. Yes, it is nearly the end of April. I am not pleased by this, but it could be worse. Some of my friends are actually experiencing snow. We've got kids going to the prom and it's snowing. Yeah, not thrilled. Anyway, today the palette up in question is the Mally Muted Muse palette. As you can see, this packaging, nothing cute, nothing special. So my storage is getting a bit crowded, and I do have some empty magnetic palettes that have assigned spots in my storage. So my question to myself is whether I'm going to try to return this to Ulta or whether I'm going to depot it. Now, I'll go ahead and swatch the colors for you. Here we go. So here are the colors. Daydream is that really pale one up here. Is it? Yeah, it's right there. So this is Fancy, Inspire, Illumination. That's the orangey one for reference. Then we've got Euphoria. I had to swatch that twice. Oh, that's right. That's Euphoria. That's Insight. I did that one twice too, just because I was using the fingers. But Awakening, which is the big highlighter shade, that is also swatched twice, as is Artistry, not because I had to, just because I did. So that's what we're looking at as far as the shades, finishes, etc. Of course, while you can't tell everything from swatches, you can tell some things from swatches. But my question is whether it would even be worth it for me to return it. Not that I'm not cheap enough to try to get my $7 back. Yes, I got this on clearance at Ulta when they were no longer stocking the brand. So let's take a look at how these perform, shall we? So we've got most of the, I don't see a pale matte, but that's all right. It's not such a big deal for me. What I think I'm going to do is go into this shimmer called Illumination. This is sort of a burnt orange. Not my typical sort of color, but I got good reactions even in real life when I did my Milani video, in which I chose colors that I wouldn't have normally worn. And my bestie thought it was good, so let's see how this goes. It's kind of a pity I'm doing this too late to see what it looks like in daylight, but I should get a decent idea as I go through my evening. And yes, I'm in pajamas, but I'm recovering from surgery. It's going to be a while. I'm supposed to be in a cast for 3 weeks and then in a boot for maybe 4 weeks afterwards. So at least that's the estimate given. Of course, you never know. But I'm feeling pretty optimistic about how this is going. I mean, yes, I've had some instances where, I definitely was seeing stars. But overall, I feel like I'm recovering really well. Okay, so I'm sorry, that first color was called Illumination. I'm going into Daydream now. Now, I picked up this palette and one more when Ulta had these on clearance because they were going to stop carrying Mally Beauty. However, it's kind of funny because Kohl's still carries Mally Beauty, or at least they did right before my surgery. So yeah, this is just going to be a nice subtle one. Okay, there's a pale shade here I can use as a words. As a color, as an arch color. I'm going to use it. It's also it's bigger, so I think I can use it as a face highlighter too, and I think I'm going to try that right now. Especially if I can find my highlighter brush. Hello. Okay, seriously, where is it? Ah! The problem we have, you start getting big bunches of brushes. This is called awakening. Am I awakening? Do I look like I'm awakening? Now, part of me wants to do the brows and the lashes and all that. The other part of me knows that I'm getting up in the morning to go to the doctor, and and because I had my shower earlier and I won't be doing another one in the morning, part of me just wants to keep it light so I can just hit my face real quick with a makeup wipe and film another look. So I think I'm going to go with that. Okay, so let's see. It's subtle, but it's there. Okay. Let's see. The Daydream doesn't really look like much of anything, does it? Let me see. I'm going to swatch a couple of these different colors. This one is called Inspire, and this one is called Fancy. So let's see how I feel about either one of these. Well, Fancy seems more it seems to have a purplish tinge to it. Maybe I'll use Inspire in this look. I do want to put a little bit more on. So I'll just give this a decent chance. Give Mally a chance. Now, yes, I know the clearance was a while ago. Does that bother me with trying to return stuff? It does not. Worst case scenario, they say no, but more than likely I would just get a gift card for the cash I actually laid out for it, which is fine. What? Like I'm not going to spend it? I'm going to go into this artistry shade and see if I can treat it like a bronzer. Not that I do bronzer, but you know what? I really should start with this concept. I've picked up a couple bronzers. I've been intending to do them on my channel, and it just hasn't happened yet. But it will. Maybe it hasn't happened because I was, in the middle of winter, the last thing I'm thinking about is bronzer, because I'm not the kind of person that wants to be tan year round, or really wants to be tan at all. But let me see. Okay, do a little quick contour. Make it a light look. Okay, I'm actually feeling kind of good about that now. Not super sculpted. Okay, so this is like just a really simple look. It's kind of a pity my pajamas are pink. Because, I don't know. Let me know what you think of this one. here's the final look. Hang on, I gotta fix that. Oh, that's sometimes okay. Let me touch that up as well. Okay, that looks a little better. In real life, it looks a bit dark, but you know, now that I touched it up, but that's okay. I'm a dark person. No, well, my thoughts on the palette is the shadows are nice. They perform very well. So really the question remains whether I'm going to depot, declutter, or keep it as it is. Now, I don't see keeping it as it is a realistic option, mostly because I'm running out of storage space. And I'm sorry, but this packaging is not special enough to take up space in it. It's just not. So, as far as the shades go, illumination, hated it. This is too orange or something on me. I don't know, because I've managed to pull off some other oranges quite nicely, but this one, you saw in that first look, I don't like it. I didn't even bother to do a full look with it. I don't want the waste of resources. But if I do depot this, that is coming out. So now my only question remains whether these colors are going to be special enough to keep. So let me know what you think. Do you think that I should depot this, or do you think I should try to return it to Ulta? Let me know in the comments, and of course, as always, thank you so much for watching and supporting, and if you haven't already, please subscribe.